Today, we're breaking down one of the most fascinating ideas in Montessori education, the planes of development. The planes of development were identified by Dr. Maria Montessori to help us better understand what is really going on inside a child's mind and body at different stages in life, and in turn, better support them every day. She believed that human development happens in four distinct stages or planes. Each plane lasts about 6 years, but are more than just age groupings. These planes identify profound changes in how children grow, learn, and interact with the world. The first plane of development begins at birth and lasts until about 6 years of age. Dr. Montessori called this stage the absorbent mind. Children this age soak up everything around them like little sponges. This means that children are learning things like language, culture, and movement just by observing the world around them. From birth to age 3, children are learning unconsciously. This means they're not planning to learn, they effortlessly gain skills and knowledge by being around other people and watching, touching, hearing, and feeling the environment around them. From age 3 to 6, children shift into more conscious learning. They start connecting the dots, asking questions, and really trying to figure out how things work. That's why Montessori classrooms for this age are full of practical sensory activities. They want to be involved with the people and activities around them, like helping to make lunch or sweep the floor. This might seem like pretend play or getting children to do the chores, but those are both misunderstandings. This is the child's way of making sense of the world and participating with the people and activity around them. During this stage, children are also super sensitive to things like order, movement, and language. They want consistent routines so they know what to expect. They need lots of opportunities to move their bodies and practice their physical skills and coordination. And they love songs, rhymes, and stories, anything that exposes them to language and opportunities for self expression. Next up is the second plane of development. This happens from 6 to 12 years of age. Think of this plane as the age of imagination, curiosity, and endless questions. Children at this stage want to understand the why behind everything. They are starting to use logic and reasoning, and they are developing a strong moral compass. This is also when children become more collaborative and social. Friends become super important, and they love working together in groups. They'll start challenging the rules, exploring big ideas, and developing a strong sense of fairness. That's not fair is a phrase you will hear a lot during this plane. Dr. Montessori called this plane the time for big work. Children want to explore huge concepts like the universe, history, or how civilization started. The key to education at this age is to give them meaningful, inspiring material that helps feed their active and growing minds. Now, let's talk about teenagers. The third plane of development happens between 12 to 18 years old. Dr. Montessori called this the time of the social newborn because adolescents are going through intense physical, emotional, and psychological changes and are redefining their identity. It's a time of big personal transformation. Adolescents are trying to figure out who they are, how they fit in, and what they believe in. They crave independence, but they still need lots of support. They gravitate towards self expression, fairness, justice, and real world experiences. Basically, teenagers want to do real things that really matter. In Montessori classrooms, you might see teens this age running small businesses, working on farms, or collaborating on community projects. It's all about giving them the space to grow into themselves while building real life skills. Finally, we've reached the fourth plane of development from 18 to 24 years of age. This is the time when young adults start finding their place in the world. They're seeking purpose, independence, and a sense of how to contribute to society. It's a time of reflection, big choices, and big questions. Montessori believed this stage is just as important as early childhood. It's about becoming a full, independent, and moral adult. So, why does all this matter? Understanding these planes of development help us meet children where they are actually at, not where we think they should be. And that's the magic of the Montessori approach. At its core, Montessori is about respecting children as whole, capable people. It's not about pushing them to meet certain milestones. It's about observing where they are developmentally and offering the right environment to help them grow. In a Montessori environment, children at every plane of development have freedom within appropriate, consistent limits. They can choose what they want to work on and are free to spend as much time as they need to master new concepts or skills. This freedom within limits helps to build confidence, independence, and focus. Montessori teachers support the planes of development by acting as guides or facilitators instead of directing the child's learning through a prescribed curriculum. They watch, listen, and offer support only when they observe signs that it is needed. The idea is to let the child discover what they are capable of on their own without unnecessary intervention. Montessori classrooms emphasize practical life like caring for yourself, others, and the environment around you, social emotional learning, the arts, and collaboration. The goal isn't just academic success, it's about helping children become well rounded, thoughtful human beings. So, that's a quick tour of the planes of development and how Montessori education grows with your child from birth to adulthood. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it so we know to make more videos like this. Share with someone in your circle who is also curious about Montessori. Comment below what you found most interesting about the planes of development and what other videos you would like to see. And subscribe so you don't miss our next one. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon.